Hey everyone, watch this video and be entered to win a cash prize in our weekly raffle. Click below for details. Okay, welcome back everybody. Chapter 5, Mishna 8. Here we go. Shiva minei paranis bain le'olam al shiva gufei avera. So 7 different types of calamities or troubles will come to the world because of 7 different sinful acts I guess that's really the word. Transgressions is another word I said over here. And this is a concept we've spoken about in an earlier video where when difficult things happen, right, when there are struggles in our life, we could either just be like, oh, this is the worst, I wish things were different, which of course does nothing, it's just complaining. Or we can recognize that we have this amazing coach that lives upstairs, his name is God, and he's pushing us to do the right thing, and he's pushing us to become the best versions of ourselves. And there's a message in every single challenge and difficulty that happens in our life. And trying to find the message is what the rabbis are doing in this Mishnah. And so we'll talk about them, but really the message of this entire Mishnah that we're going to learn today is when difficult things happen to you, why is it happening? And no one's gonna know the answer, meaning you can't ask someone and they're gonna know. There's obviously different ideas. You can talk to your rabbi, your mentor, you can take a moment, take a few minutes, ponder, look inside, and try to figure out what Hashem is telling you when bad things happen and when good things happen. Why did this good thing happen? What have I been doing that these good things are happening? Goes for both, right? Living a spiritually conscious life means recognizing that all the pieces in my life are connected and connected back to the decisions I made. If some people tithe and some people don't tithe, and some people are giving what's called Meiser, 10% to charity or to different sects of people in Judaism, which is not, that part isn't 100% relevant anymore. It sort of is. Not going to go into it in this video. And then there's this imbalance. Ra'av shel batzoret ba. So if people do that, then there's going to be hunger, right? Because there's this I'm not going to be able to go into every single one, but there's going to be this inequality. Miktzatan re'evin, miktzatan sveim. Okay, so some people are hungry and some people are full. Gamru shelo aser. If everyone decided not to give 10% to charity, Rav shel muhuma v'shel batzoret ba. So then there's this a general famine for everybody. From drought or from an army that attacked. V'sheloli tol et hachala rav shel klayaba. And number 3 is if people decided to not separate challah. So challah is obviously the bread, the special bread we eat for Shabbat. And there's a small portion of it. If you make challah, you're supposed to take a small portion of it and donate it to we're not going to go into the details right now. Nowadays, there isn't a way to donate it, so we kind of burn it and throw it out. But back in the times of the temple, you would donate this piece of bread to the Kohanim, to the Leviim, the priests of Judaism. I'm going to go quickly now because we don't have so much time. So anyways, if for people who don't do that, then there's going to be a fatal type of drought. Dever balalam, why does pestilence come to the world? Al mitot hamura batorah shelo nimtzeru levitin val peret shvit. Pestilence comes to the world because of death penalties that are in the Torah. There are some situations in Judaism, very, very few, almost never happened, maybe a handful of times throughout all of Jewish history. But in those cases that it would have happened and it didn't make it and it wasn't carried out by the court for whatever reason, that is why pestilence will come. And also for illegal usage of the inappropriate usage of the fruits in Israel. And every 7 years, we currently still do this nowadays in Israel, is something called Shemitah. It's a special year, and we don't work the land. It's a really, really special time, so you have to be very careful about how to use that fruit. They have a special holiness. Why does Cherev come to the world? Why does war come to the world? Al Inui Hadin. Okay, I'm just going to switch to English for lack of time. For a delay of justice and for the perversion of justice, and for rendering decisions contrary to the law, to halacha. For obvious reasons, that will create war. See you next week. Thanks for watching. Reminder to share your 1 to 2 sentence takeaway from this video to be entered to win a cash prize in our weekly raffle. Click below for details.